Are you one of those people caught in that self-care catch-22 where you do not have time to engage in self-care because you have so many things going on? You do not have time to engage in one more thing. There's no room on your schedule for one more thing. But because you have so much on your plate, you actually need to be able to take the time to engage and do some self-care because you have so much going on. If that's you, maybe these 5 tips can help you. Good morning, world. I am Judy, your web-based therapist, making therapy accessible and convenient for our clients in Florida and New York, and of course, sharing information worldwide. The first thing you can do is take mindfulness moments. These are easy 2 to 3 minute breaks that you're going to take either at the start of your day or at the end of your day, preferably both. Instead of just when the alarm goes off, you just jump up out of bed, or maybe you snooze for 5 minutes. Taking the 2 to 5 minutes in stretching, centering, taking a moment to experience the morning. When you have your coffee, rather than just chugging it down, pour your coffee in a mug and smell the coffee. Look at the sun. Those little things, they go a long way. Instead of starting your day with the pattern of jumping and rushing, start your day with calm. Taking a moment, 2 to 3 minutes, stretch. Open the blinds, take in the morning. Let the sun hit your face. Just start your day with calm, giving your brain that idea, that the message that we are starting this day calmly. We are going to go through this day with intention. We are going to go through this day with calmness, with peace. Because when you start that day rushing, you get your brain going with rushing. If you start your day with calm, if you start your day with intention, then you give your brain the message of intention, and hopefully you are able to carry that throughout the day. And of course, when you are winding down, when you are going to sleep, it's also nice to take a moment, take a couple more, 2 to 3 minutes, and doing the same thing. Look out the window, admire the moon for a moment. Just do something calming. The second thing is journaling. Again, when you start your day in the morning, after you've had a chance to just quickly or calmly experience the morning, open the blinds, see the sun, let the sun hit you in the face, and just sit with a notebook. It doesn't have to be a specific journaling notebook. It could be whatever sometimes the nicer ones just add to the experience. But sit with a notebook and just jot down whatever is in your mind. Maybe it's an intention, maybe it's things that are rushing through, those thoughts that are rushing through your head, whatever it is. You don't need specific prompts, you don't need specific anything. You just need to 2 to 3 minutes jot down whatever is happening, what you're feeling, what you're thinking, what you're experiencing, how it feels like you're so rushed you don't have time to spend 2 minutes writing down your thoughts. But writing down your thoughts for 2 minutes will be so helpful. So journaling, and sometimes you don't need prompts, but if you do want, you can take a moment and do gratitude journaling, do intention journaling, whatever it is that you want to do. But you really do not need prompts. Just 2 minutes, 2 to 3 minutes of just jotting down whatever is in your mind. The third thing is taking walks, or sometimes just movement in general. Is very helpful. But if you have a moment, if you're able to take a walk, just walk downstairs, walk outside, experience nature for a little bit. If you don't have that, especially as we start getting ready for winter soon, maybe you just walk to somewhere, anywhere, 2 to 3 minutes. And if walking is not your thing, maybe dancing is your thing. Put on a nice song, put on an empowering song, and dance for 2 to 3 minutes. Take a few minutes and just stretch. Look out the window and stretch. Anything to get your body moving, to get your blood flowing, to just get you re-energized, because we spend most of our days sitting down and doing things that are not necessarily building our bodies. So if you can just take 2 to 3 minutes, walk somewhere, have a conversation with a nice person, not somebody that's gonna, bring you down, or just walk there and back. Take a few minutes and listen to your favorite songs and dance to it. If you don't feel like doing any of that, look out the window and just stretch your arms and legs and whatever it is you need to stretch for a few minutes. That simple step can be very energizing for you. And at the end of your day, when you get home, before you walk into the house and getting into the chaos of more, maybe walk around the block for 5 minutes. It makes a difference. The other one is a super hard one, I realize, for a lot of people. Learning to say no. Part of the reason a lot of people are overwhelmed or a lot of people are going through a lot is that we have not learned to say no. We don't understand and realize that sometimes saying no is the best thing you can do for yourself, for your health, for, whatever is going on with you. Learning to say no. It's not that you're going to say no to everything, but acknowledging and understanding and realizing that sometimes as a human, you have a limit to how much you can do, how much you can take. And once in a while, you got to say no. I have a video on tips to help you say no. You can check it out. But the main thing is learning to say no. Start with the small no's and work your way up. The final thing, and I guess that one might also be a little bit harder for some people, starting your day screen-free and ending your day screen-free. When you start in the morning, when you first wake up in the morning, rather than reaching for your phone and checking for emails and doing all these things, start your day screen-free. And when you wake up, instead of getting the phone, stretch for 5 minutes or stretch for 2 minutes, walk to the window, do all those things that I said earlier before you get on your phone. At the end of your day, set a time to go screen-free. Whether it's an hour or 2 hours, preferably a good 2 hours before you go to bed. Putting the phone down, putting it on do not disturb, setting into sleep mode or whatever the mode is on your phone. That way you can start winding it down, start reducing the blue light that is going in, that is feeding into your brain, as well as just taking a little moment to just be centered, to be in the present, to focus on you and what matters to you, just to wind down. So bookend your day with screen free. Start screen free, just doing your morning routine, and then get into the chaos of the day. And before it's time to go to bed, go screen free again. Journaling is a great option for that time as well, because especially when it's time to go to bed, sometimes we have so much going on in our head that it makes it hard to go to sleep. If you can take a few moments and just journal out whatever it is, whatever is in your head. You do not need prompts for journaling. You can just, whatever it is that is in there, just dump it on that paper. It makes a huge difference. Taking the time to do some gratitude journaling is also great because it forces you to revisit your day and look at all the things that went well, because sometimes we're so focused on how the day was chaotic, how many things went wrong. We don't have time. We don't take the time to see how well things went, how many things went our way. So gratitude journaling is always helpful, but you don't necessarily have to do a specific type of journaling. Sometimes just dumping makes a huge difference. Okay, let's do this quick recap. The first thing is to take those mindfulness moments, especially at the beginning of your day, to start your day calm and with intention. And of course, at the end of your day, taking the time to just wind down and be in the present. Second is journaling, letting out whatever it is, all those things, all those thoughts that going through your head, put them on paper, and they'll stay safe there. Taking walks and moving your body. It helps re-energize, it helps you recenter, it helps the energy and the blood to flow. It's huge. It makes a huge difference. Just take a walk. If you can't take a walk, stand in your office and dance for 2 minutes and look like the wild person dancing for 2 minutes. The fourth thing is learning to say no. It's not the easiest thing in the world, but it is one of the most helpful things you can do for yourself, especially if you are starting to feel overwhelmed with the day. Learn to say no. And finally, bookend your day screen-free. Start the day screen-free, end your day screen-free. Setting your sleep mode makes a huge difference because it encourages you to put the phone down, put the screens down, and start winding down so that you can give your brain the message that, hey, it is time to go to sleep. As always, if you or someone you know happens to be going through something that's more than you can handle, please remember that there are professionals like myself who are available, able, and willing to help, and are even providing remote services who can assist with whatever you may have going on. So please figure out who those people are in your community so that if you need to, you can reach out and get the help that you need. And that is all we have for today. Good morning, world. Have an awesome day.